Why will exercise always be the king of your health? Not a supplement, not a pill, not a diet trend, not a biohack. Exercise. No matter how advanced medicine becomes, no matter how smart technology gets, no matter how many shortcuts people try to invent, movement will always sit at the top. Because your body was built to move, not occasionally, not only when convenient, daily. And when you remove movement, everything else slowly starts to break. Most people don't feel it right away. At first it's subtle, a little less energy in the morning, a little more stiffness getting out of bed, a little more fatigue after simple tasks. Nothing dramatic, nothing scary, so they ignore it. They drink more coffee. They sleep a little longer. They tell themselves it's normal. But deep inside, their body is sending quiet signals. It's saying something important is missing. Movement. Your body is not a machine that only needs fuel. It's a system that needs activation. Blood needs to circulate. Muscles need tension. Joints need motion. The nervous system needs stimulation. Without that, systems don't shut down immediately. They fade, slowly, and fading feels normal. Until it doesn't. Exercise isn't just about burning calories. That's the smallest benefit. The real power of exercise is communication. Every time you move, your body sends messages to your heart, to your brain, to your hormones, to your immune system. Those messages say one thing: stay strong, stay ready, stay alive. Your heart becomes more efficient, not because you told it to, because movement demands it. Your lungs improve oxygen delivery, not because of breathing exercises alone, because movement requires it. Your muscles become more sensitive to insulin, not because of willpower, because movement makes it necessary. Your brain releases chemicals that improve mood, not because you think positive thoughts, because movement triggers them. That's why exercise does what no pill can. It upgrades multiple systems at once. Not one pathway, not one symptom, your entire body. People search for one perfect supplement, one perfect food, one perfect hack. But exercise is a full system upgrade. It strengthens the heart. It sharpens the brain. It balances blood sugar. It improves sleep. It stabilizes mood. It reduces inflammation. It improves circulation. It supports hormones. It maintains muscle. It protects joints. Nothing else touches that many systems at once. And it does it naturally, without side effects, except one: effort. That's why people avoid it, not because it doesn't work, because it demands participation. You can swallow a pill passively. You can buy a supplement. You can follow a diet plan. But exercise requires presence. You have to show up. You have to move. You have to engage. And that's uncomfortable for a world built on convenience. But convenience is exactly what's destroying health. When life becomes too easy, the body becomes too fragile. Muscles weaken. Bones lose density. Joints stiffen. Metabolism slows. Energy drops. Mood declines. Not because of age alone, because of inactivity. Exercise tells your body that strength is still required. It tells your bones to stay dense. It tells your muscles to stay active. It tells your metabolism to stay responsive. Without that signal, your body adapts to weakness. Not because it wants to, because it's efficient. The body always adapts to what you demand of it. If you demand movement, it builds capacity. If you demand rest, it builds fragility. This is why exercise protects against so many diseases. Heart disease, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, osteoporosis, cognitive decline. Not because exercise is magic, because movement is information. It tells your genes how to express themselves. Active bodies express genes for repair. Inactive bodies express genes for decay. That's not motivation talk. That's biology. Your brain is another reason exercise will always be king. Movement increases blood flow to the brain. It stimulates growth factors. It improves memory. It sharpens focus. That's why people feel clearer after a workout. Not because of mindset alone, because chemistry changed. Exercise literally changes your brain environment. That's something no motivational quote can do. People chase productivity hacks, focus supplements, energy drinks. But consistent movement does more for focus than most of them combined. Exercise also regulates stress. Stress isn't just mental, it's physical. When stress hormones stay high, your body breaks down faster. Exercise gives stress somewhere to go. It uses the hormones. It clears the signal. It resets the system. That's why people who move regularly handle pressure better. Not because life is easier, because their nervous system is trained. Movement trains resilience, not just muscles. Your immune system also responds to movement. Moderate, consistent exercise improves immune surveillance. It helps your body recognize and respond to threats faster. That doesn't mean you never get sick. It means your system stays alert. Sedentary bodies don't get that signal, so immune response dulls. Again, not dramatic. Gradual. People don't notice until they start getting sick more often, or recovering slower. Then they wonder why. It's not bad luck. It's lack of movement. Exercise also preserves independence. This is the part most young people ignore. Strength isn't just for looks. Balance isn't just for athletes. Endurance isn't just for runners. They are insurance. Insurance for your future self. The ability to get up off the floor, to carry groceries, to climb stairs, to travel without fatigue, to live without fear of falling. Those abilities don't disappear suddenly. They fade when not used. Exercise keeps them alive. And that's why exercise will always be king. Because health is not just about being alive. It's about being capable. Capable of moving. Capable of handling stress. Capable of recovering. Capable of adapting. No supplement gives you capability. Movement does. Another truth people avoid. Exercise teaches discipline. Not the harsh kind. The reliable, showing up, doing the work, following through. The discipline leaks into everything else. People who move regularly often eat better, sleep better, manage time better. Not because they're perfect, because their identity changes. They see themselves as someone who takes care of their body. That identity influences decisions. Exercise becomes a keystone habit. One habit that improves many others. That's power, not because it's trendy, because it's foundational. People want to separate physical health from mental health, but they're connected. A weak body stresses the mind. A strong body supports it. That doesn't mean you need to be extreme. It means you need to be consistent. Your body doesn't need perfection. It needs signals. Signals that say, we still move, we still lift, we still breathe hard, we still challenge ourselves. Those signals keep systems alive. That's why even short workouts matter. Even walks matter. Even basic strength training matters. It's not about chasing exhaustion. It's about reminding your body what it was built for. And here's the part no one likes to hear. There is no replacement. You can eat perfectly and still be unhealthy if you don't move. You can take supplements and still be fragile if you don't move. You can meditate and still decline physically if you don't move. Movement is not optional for real health. It is essential. Technology will advance. Medicine will improve. Treatments will get better. But exercise will still sit at the center, because movement addresses cause, not just symptoms. It trains systems instead of masking problems. That's why exercise will always be king. Not because it's flashy, not because it's new, because it's timeless. Humans moved before gyms existed, before supplements existed, before modern medicine existed. Movement built the system. Removing movement breaks it. So no matter how health trends change, no matter what becomes popular, one truth stays the same. If you want real health, not temporary fixes, not surface-level results, you must move consistently, intentionally, for life. That's why exercise will always be king of your health. Not because it's easy, because it works.